Hello YouTube and universe, so welcome to Star Productions. I'm your host Morro, here to bring you everything new on your favorite brands and more. And today we'll be taking a look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 2-pack that will be coming out for Transformers. But before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. Guess maybe a small clip for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. We also have a Discord as well, so if you ever want to join that and want to talk to me about certain things, or you want to help with productions we're working on down the line, that's always a big help. The link for that will be in the description down below. Thank you. Without further ado, let's get on to the reveals. So today we'll be taking a look at the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Fractured Friendship 2-pack. Now, this will basically have Gladiator Megatron and Senate Guard Orion Pax in it. And this is an exclusive 2-pack, so you either have to go to San Diego Comic-Con to get it, or just wait till after the con and a limited amount will be up on Hasbro Pulse. Now, on the 2-pack front, I like the concept that they're doing for this, since we don't really have a Gladiator version of Megatron or the IDW version of Orion Pax. And I feel like this is for the fans of the comic books more than anyone else, if I'm being honest. And I love that they're doing that, because those two iterations from the IDW comics, they are my favorite versions of Megatronus and Orion Pax. So I'm kind of glad we're getting this. Now, starting off with the Gladiator named after one of the 13 primes, we have Megatronus. Yes, I know the box says it's Megatron, but you can tell this is Megatronus. There's no doubt. Anyway, I have to say, even though they're using the Siege mold for the 11th time now, I think, it still looks good. Now, the mold they're using for is the same one that they used for the minor Megatron that came in the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack, which I actually got. And I'm making a review for it, so stay tuned for that. But this is basically what he looked like during Megatron Origin Issue 2, where he basically started his whole gladiatorial journey. And I have to say, I really love how it looks, even though it's a retool and recolor. I especially love how they're using the color scheme that was exactly from the comic book, because if you don't know, those red spirals on Megatron's chest, all the red around him in general, those represent the kills he had during his gladiatorial days. And I like that they kept that little detail about it. Now, moving on to this Megatron's accessories, it comes with some of the same accessories that came with the minor Megatron, which is the drill and the pickaxe. And there's nothing really to say about it since we already got that before. It also comes with two new accessories as well. The first one being a sword, which is similar to the same one he used to kill Sidekill in issue number 2 of Megatron Origin. Another accessory that he comes with is the hammer that he actually used to bash in Sidekill's head. And all in all, the accessories are pretty good, and they actually tie into what happened in issue 2 of the comic. Now, that's it for the accessories. Moving on to its vehicle mode, and yeah, it's pretty much the same vehicle from the minor Megatron. And I have to say, it does look better than most of the other figures in this mold because of the gray they use. I don't know why they didn't use this color to start with, since I like how it's a more vibrant gray instead of that dull gray that came out with Siege. Now, it does have the drill for the cannon, but that got me wondering, where does the hammer and sword go during weapon storage? Because we can see the pickaxe as well, but we just don't see the sword or hammer anywhere. So I'm just wondering where those are going to go. Now, that's it for Megatron. Moving on to the second figure in this 2-pack, we have Orion Pax. Now, this figure is basically Orion Pax during his cop days, and I feel like it's a good upgrade from that Data Clerk Orion Pax that came out with the Senator Shockwave 2-pack. And I have to say, it is an amazing retool of the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. Now, everything below his abs, that's the same thing as the War for Cybertron one. But from the upper body onward, it is a completely new sculpt. And it's even more evident in vehicle mode, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Now, it basically has the same workings as the original figure it's based off of. And yes, the chest still does open up like it does for the original figure, which is a plus. The only thing is, it comes with the exact same matrix, and I wish there could have been another thing you could have used for it, if I'm being completely honest. But moving on to the accessories, other than the Matrix of Leadership, he comes with two different blasters that attach to his wrist, and they are pretty accurate to how they looked in More Than Meets the Eye. And it no longer comes with his battle axe, which makes sense since he didn't have it in More Than Meets the Eye or any of the flashbacks that it was seen in. But it still does come with the same ion blaster that the Gamer Edition had, though there's an adapter piece that actually allows it to be held in the hand, which I say they should have implemented when they first released the figure, because I had the War for Cybertron Optimus, and I kind of wish he could hold it in the hand because it was a cool design for his ion blaster. Now that's it for his accessories. Moving on to his vehicle mode, and as I said, it looks completely different thanks to the tooling of the upper body, and it looks amazing. And if I'm being completely honest, you can barely tell this is the same mold. The only time you can tell is if you look at the wheels. And I love that they did that, and it gives it its own unique vibe. Now, I don't remember if they even showed his vehicle mode in the IDW series, so I'm taking this with a low grain of salt, but either way, it still looks good. And I have to say, even though I like this figure, and it's the more impressive one compared to the Megatron, I still love the Megatron one more because I grew up reading the Megatron origin in comics. So it's just my favorite iteration of Megatron, so I'm definitely getting it for the Megatron. The Orion is just a plus when it comes to it. And all in all, I think this is a good 2-pack with the IDW versions of Megatron and Orion Pax. Now, what I find funny is, I think this is supposed to be brand synergy with the Transformers 1 movie coming out, since the movie's gonna go over how Megatron and Orion fell out as friends, and this is called the Fractured Friendship 2-pack, so I kind of find it ironic. Now, if you're wondering, how do I get this figure? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. First up, you go to the Comic-Con website and go to the Comic-Con exclusive portal. Then, what you want to do is go to the Hasbro section and order a ticket. And when you go to the convention, you give them the ticket, then you get the figure. And the ticket will be $79.99 since that's how much the figure is going to cost. But if you're not going to the convention, you just gotta wait for the convention to be over, and it will be on Hasbro Pulse, though there will be a limited amount to it, so you better get it as fast as you can. But other than that, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification so I don't miss another video like this. And if that's it, that's a wrap. Fade to black.